Primary election day in Ohio, and it was not smooth sailing for some Northeast Ohio voters who wanted to cast their ballots. There were technical issues with the electronic poll books at some locations in Cuyahoga and Lucas counties this morning. Those are the devices used to check in.
It wasn't reading the stubs correctly. Now that left the poll workers with the decision on whether to hand enter the stub numbers into the electronic poll book or revert back to using a paper poll book.
Well, some voters say they were turned away or forced to wait in long lines just to vote. We are told the issue was resolved in Cuyahoga County, though, by 8 a.m. Board of Elections says any voter who left a polling location without voting should return by 7:30 tonight to cast a ballot. Do so safely with this weather. While there are thousands of people across Ohio working those polls today, the success of this election comes down to one office in Columbus.
State House reporter Morgan Trout spent the day with the Secretary of State, who's been managing all of the issues and says there's a reason for them.
Down in the Capitol, the Secretary of State's team is spread out around their command center, monitoring the 88 different boards of elections across the state. We are getting an inside look at what happens when those doors are closed.
Correct that they're back up and running.
They're back up and running.
What should have been 100 days to prepare for a primary election turned to 45. Secretary of State Frank LaRose says this rush has led to a rocky start for some boards of elections.
Yeah, I mean, no question about it. Nobody does their best work in a hurry.
He says the issues arising on the first primary day are related to the redistricting debacle. The Redistricting Commission continually passed maps that were struck down as unconstitutional by the Ohio Supreme Court. LaRose is part of that commission.
On power outages, as we are right now in 2 counties. And this morning, an issue that popped up related to the electronic poll books. There were some reports of some people saying that they were turned away. We can't verify that or not.
The command center is where all of those issues are dealt with. His team members have different jobs. Some deal with issues from the boards and others scroll social media to look into claims made by users, searching for potential suspicious activity. With unsubstantiated claims of voter fraud being touted by former President Donald Trump and 6 of the 7 GOP candidates for U.S. Senate, LaRose says that's not a problem in Ohio.
I've seen things in other states that are concerning. In Ohio, I stand behind our process because it is, in a lot of ways, the gold standard for what other states should do.
He says that everything is going safely, with the state even having a record number of early voters. The secretary says he can't estimate what time the results will start being released, as it all depends on how quick each precinct can safely deliver the ballots to their respective boards of elections. And the main thing he is asking for moving forward is that we have our legislative maps ready at least 100 days before the potential August primary. At the Capitol, Morgan Trout, News 5.
Now again, the polls close at 7:30 tonight. News 5, of course, your place to get updated results both on air and online. Because of the redistricting issues, though, that Morgan mentioned, we will have another primary for Ohio House and Senate races. That's coming up likely in August.